going on, Jerome's? So JJ McCarthy and Diamond Dallas Turner, two future cornerstones for the Minnesota Vikings, both first-round picks this year, but there's been a little uneasiness as we've gone through the entire offseason, and now we got that break before training camp, and neither player has signed their rookie contract as of yet. Now, with the rookie wage scale, you can't fudge the amount of dollars, but you can negotiate the terms of when the signing bonus is delivered, whether one lump sum or in installments. Also, offset language, and all that is just agent minutia, right? But at the end of the day, it's on the player to sign the deal, and McCarthy and Turner haven't signed it yet. Now, am I worried? Absolutely not, considering that 15 of the 32 first-round picks, beep, bop, 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 boop, a little less than half are still unsigned, right, including number one overall pick Caleb Williams. Hey, how come people aren't freaking out about that? Or how come Penix and Odunze aren't signed? How come so Caleb Williams and Odunze aren't signed. How come the Fire Ryan Poles committee isn't out? It's ridiculous, man. But anyways, of course, it's just like the Justin Frick and Jefferson thing. People just want to make mountains out of molehills just because they want drama, they want clicks, and someone who's into clicks, I fully understand it, but also I can call out the BS and malfeasance. I'm like the ombudsman of BS. I feel like that should be a t-shirt. I don't know, man. But long story longer. So I'm going to go about this as diplomatically as possible because it's a new year, new me. It's June, whatever. So, Charley Walters, Pioneer Press, long time sports writer here in the Twin Cities and the great state of Minnesota. And so I met Shooter before. He's a good guy. I'm pretty sure he took my phone charger once. It is what it is. But I don't know, like as of late, there's been a couple of things where he's just thrown stuff in just to like fill column inches that really doesn't sit well with me, right? Because a lot of the times it just seems like he tosses in things, and of course, again, Shooter's been around the block, but it seems like it's just parroting rumors. And as a big J journalist, can't do that. No. So, of course, this goes back to starting off when, according to Charley Walters, the Vikings are trying to trade up to 5 to get Malik Neighbors, right? So the draft was dead and gone, but Shooter just randomly threw that in a article about the Timberwolves, by the way, and of course, it did track back to Mike Florio on draft night, which after the Chargers took Joe Alt at 5, the pride of Minnesota, as well as the Giants took Neighbors at 6. Then Florio came on and said, the Vikings try to trade up to 5 to take Malik Neighbors and trade Justin Jefferson, right? And again, no one else had that. You think that's something that juicy, that meaty, there would be multiple insiders in on that. Nobody had that because either is a flimsy premise, or hell, maybe Kwesi flushed down some disinformation to try and find a leak in his front office. How beautiful would that have been, man? Someone check the records. Has a front office person been fired lately? I don't know, man. But Florio's tried to backtrack this, saying that multiple people are talking about it. No, trust me, I've looked. He literally the only person running with that, and then Shooter running with it months after the fact, and then the aggregators picked it up. Not throwing my guy Purple Persuasion under the bus, but like the national, like Dov Kleeman and ML football and stuff, like they ran with it. And if you say, maybe not a lie, but like a half truth or like 95% of a lie often enough, it becomes truth, right? And it's not how it should be, man. So now the most recent one, again, Charlie's just throwing these out all willy-nilly in. So this is a piece about the Twins and Bally's, right? So the reason why we can't watch Twins games on the regular because of Bally's, right? So, and then it goes into a section, don't print that. So it gets into the McCarthy rumor. McCarthy has the same agent, Brian Eirault, as Jefferson, and rumors persist. Again, rumors, not facts, rumors. So Again, I feel like this is like the new age journalism thing where you don't have to report facts. You can just report on what people are talking about, which doesn't make it factual. But again, Shooter is the Pioneer Press. It is the number 2 newspaper in a one newspaper town, even though they have the same owners. But I mean, this still matters because as soon as this came out, all the aggregators ran with it. And again, if you repeat a lie enough, it becomes a truth, right? Rumors persist that the rookie quarterback wants all of his signing bonus up front with no deferrals. McCarthy's deal is expected to be $22 million over 4 years with a signing bonus of nearly $13 million. Now, what does deferrals mean? Does deferrals mean a payment schedule? Does deferrals mean offset? Which, if it's offset, that doesn't make any sense. It doesn't matter. But basically, it's just agents trying to flex and stuff. And again, rumors, and we pointed this out at the time. The rumor started with Pretty Ricky 213. Now we need to get into things. So Pretty Ricky has been right on a lot of things, and it's obvious that they are very well sourced. Like I'm guessing that they have someone in the league office that they know, because a lot of Pretty Ricky's reports have been contract related. Like they're very good at pointing out when a deal is about to get done. So that's my reverse engineering thing, right? But again, if indeed there's sources inside for contracts, like this one doesn't make sense. But interesting development in Minnesota. JJ McCarthy plans to hold out unless he gets 100% of his signing bonus up front. The Vikings have never done that before, and the Vikings, as evidenced by Jefferson, like his signing bonus is he's getting a lump up front, and then the rest of it prorated out over each game check over the season, right? So. Again, this seems like a very minor thing, and this is how things snowball. So the Ricky report, again, Ricky's been right about a bunch of things. Respect, man. But then Shooter sees that, and then he just throws it in nonchalantly. Again, if this was a major story, and if Shooter had multiple sources, like say this is straight from JJ's agent, Brian Yeah. Say this is straight from the agent. Don't you think that if this is the agent just trying to parrot things out, don't you think that he could do better than, again, no disrespect, don't you think he could do better than a blurb in the 17th paragraph of a Charley Walters piece? Like, don't you think that if it was from the agent trying to get this out, that he would go with Pelissero or Schefter, or Rap Sheet's really good for being the sock puppet for agents? Like, why? So it leads you to believe that Shooter just trying to fill inches on the column inches or online paragraph spaces. So he saw that and he just ran with it. And again, this is a new age thing where you don't have to report facts. You can report on people talking about rumors, which is just. And again, this is just sports. Like I could imagine the frustration of actual news. But, the whole thing about it is, will McCarthy and Turner hold out? I mean, Turner's flying under the radar too. He's still unsigned. But all of this rumor and conjecture about McCarthy, I think it's a lot of BS. Because, again, how come no one's talking about Caleb Williams not signing yet? Or how come no one's talking about Penix not signing yet? Or don't you think that it could be a spot where McCarthy and his agent are just waiting for Penix to sign? Just to get that little precedent. And also, you look at 17 with Turner, there's a logjam of players behind him that haven't signed. So they're probably just waiting for Turner's deal to get done to set that precedent in terms of offset language, in terms of sign-and bonus structure, in terms of the very minimal things that they can negotiate. And again, if McCarthy actually held out a single second of training camp, it would be like he would be stepping on a landmine intentionally, because that would sour fan opinion on him instantly. And I don't think that he could ever recover from that, because fans hold grudges, man. They do. And McCarthy could turn into a multi-Super Bowl champion for the Vikings, except he will always be training camp holdout guy. Rookie training camp holdout guy. He's never played it down in the National Football League, and he's holding out, blah, 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 blah. No. What this likely is bluster from the agent, and I have a strong feeling that all of these deals are magically just going to get done before training camp, because that's what happens every single year, right? The agent, because this is all agents. Like, this isn't players, but at the end of the day, the player dictates what the agent does. So if they can't get it, guess what? McCarthy can go to his agent like, hey, sign my deal or you're fired. I'm getting another agent, and then my deal is going to be signed, because I'm not missing out on a second of a chance to get better, because it would fly in the face of what McCarthy sold us so far. Oh, he's the hardworking team first guy. He wants to live in the facility, but now he's going to hold out for training camp. That doesn't track at all. No, that's why this smells like BS. It's not like he's going to be Kyler Murray at home playing Call of Duty. No, it doesn't make any sense at all. So, no, it's going to get done. But, again, I feel like I'm just out here on the wall. You need me on this wall, because sometimes there's BS. And what stinks is that a lot of people will just take this at face value. Like, they'll see they'll see it from an aggregator, like one of the national ones. They'll see it from Dov Kleeman. It's like, oh, McCarthy's going to hold out, said a guy from the Pioneer Press, and people will believe it. Nah. But your thoughts are thoughts. More Charley Walters rumors to probably just ignore. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skol, production value.